I picked up some really great sets on Amazon for pretty cheap, and I also got a bunch of Target poly bags, so stay tuned to find out what I got. Alright guys, hello once again, and welcome into haul video number 130. Don't let this distract you from the fact that I wore the same outfit twice. But yeah, anyways guys, thank you so much for tuning in here for another haul video. I do have stuff for each section today, which will be very nice to go through. But yeah, as I mentioned at the top of the video, I did get some stuff from Amazon and Target. I made a Lego.com order, so I'll show that too. I do have some Pokemon cards here for you today. I did get a Pokemon V-Box here, so we'll go through that too. And then I have some comics to go through that I purchased on In-Stock Trades. I do have 2 more orders coming. They are being picked and shipped as we speak, I think. I think one of them should hopefully be shipping within the next day or so. So fingers crossed there, but yeah, otherwise, let's go ahead and get into this haul video here, starting as always with the comics. Alright guys, welcome into the comic book section here for haul video number 130. So as I mentioned, I did make an In-Stock Trades order. Made a couple actually. But before we get to that, I do want to talk about what I'm reading. So I think since the last video, I think I talked about reading and finishing Invincible, which I did. That was really great book to finish there. Since then, I've read the Killjoys series, which wasn't really a big fan of. I read Tom King's Mr. Miracle, which I was a really big fan of. I really liked that. That was a very enjoyable series to read. And then I read this book, which I showed on a haul video, like I think a year or more at this point. It was called Spider-Man Loves Mary Jane, or Mary Jane Loves Spider-Man. It was some stuff from like the early 2000s, which I bought because my sisters actually bought the single issues back when we first started collecting comics. So I bought it more for the nostalgic vibes, but it was a pretty quick read. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like Archie. Like it kind of has that same type of vibe, like just drama, like high school drama, stuff like that. I never read an Archie comic, but I'm gonna go on to say it's kind of like that a little bit. At least the early stuff was, but yeah. But anyways, I finished reading that, and now I'm currently 2/3 of the way through the first volume of Sweet Tooth. So yeah, that book I'm flying through. I've read 8 issues so far today, and probably we'll be finishing the first volume tonight, excuse me. So that will be very exciting. Then I have 2 more volumes to finish up there for the whole series. But yeah, Jeff Lemire written and drawn, so it definitely flies by, and I'm very much enjoying reading it. So I would highly recommend if you're looking to get into that type of stuff. So, but anyways, we'll go ahead and get into this haul here. So picked up a couple books from In-Stock Trades. The first one, coincidentally enough, being from Jeff Lemire, as well as Phil Hester. And that is Family Tree Volume 3. Say that 10 times fast. This collects issues. I'm going to say it collects issues like 11 through 15, I want to say. I'm sorry, 9 through 12. So I think this is around the time where I jumped off the book. I read this when it was coming out with my friends over on the Crackle Comics podcast. But yeah, I stopped reading it maybe about like 5 or 6 issues into the series. I might have stayed on for like the first story arc, and then I jumped off. But yeah, I'm very excited to read this. Obviously, Phil Hester art is always great. Really interesting that this was a book that Jeff Lemire opted not to illustrate as well. I mean, I think Phil Hester does a really good job, like, kind of imitating Jeff Lemire's art, if that makes sense. I mean, I don't know if that's, that's definitely not, like, what he was going for, but I feel like it kind of has that vibe. But yeah, we'll give this a read at some point, and I think this is the most recent volume to come out. I'm sure if volume 4 was solicited, or I'm not sure how many of these, if the series is even still going. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, really excited to get this, and rounding out my Jeff Lemire collection. Definitely have a bunch of stuff from him. Okay. Next book I got here was on damage sale on In-Stock Trades. It was like 60% off or something, so I went ahead and picked it up, and that is Postal Volume 4. This collects issues 13 through 16 of Postal. So I think I've talked about this on previous hauls here, but this series is essentially about like a town that is full of like murderers. So yeah, hence the name Postal, I guess. But yeah, really excited to get this. I think I only have 3 more volumes left to get of this, I think, and then I'm finished with the series. I probably could have went like trying to find like the hardcover or compendium. I'm not sure if there's a compendium version of this out there, but regardless, you know, at this point I'm already, you know, about over halfway there, so might as well just commit to the paperbacks. So there's that. Oh, I probably should have shown some interiors here. Really nice looking art going on here. I'm not sure. It looks like they might have changed artists through the series. So cool. Nice to get that. If anyone's curious, the damage sales for In-Stock Trades are pretty good. Like, I haven't gotten burned by a lot of them. This one, however, you can see here the spine's a little screwed up, but nothing too crazy for my taste. I mean, you know, it's still a readable copy. So for 60% off, like, though, I think it was like it might have been more than that. It might have been like 66 or 70% off. So for that, I mean, I couldn't pass that up. All right. The next book I picked up here was another series that I have been slowly collecting, and I've just been committing towards finishing this series at this point because I really do want to read it. I really like this creator, and excuse me, and it's another writer artist that does both, or I guess another creator that does both writing and illustrating, and that's Frank Miller, and that is Volume 5 of Sin City, Family Values. So yeah, I went ahead and picked this up. Obviously, for anyone who's seen my other haul videos knows, I do have the much smaller, like, digest size books of Sin City for volumes 1 through 4. I just decided at this point, no use trying to hunt those down. Let me just go ahead and pick up the cheapest one that I can find, that's most readily available, and I'll just buy it. I mean, it's not going to bother me to read this in like a standard paperback version compared to the other ones that are digest sized. So might look a little weird on the shelf, but again, it's the series, so I don't really care. So yeah, picked this up for a pretty decent price, I would say, on In-Stock Trades. So we'll get that a read at some point. And then probably, like, this was arguably the reason why I made this purchase. I mean, all these other ones were kind of tag-on books that I was looking to get, but obviously still containing series that I have been trying to finish for some time here. But this book was the main one that I purchased for this haul, and that is the Epic Collection for Iron Man: The Return of Tony Stark. So yeah, really hyped for this. This is definitely filling in a nice chunk of Iron Man material that I have not read. This collects 1993, so this is volume 18 of Iron Man, and this comes after the War Machine. After the War Machine Epic Collection, the one that's titled War Machine. So, sorry, I'm like doing that with my lips a lot. Sorry about that. But yeah, this has some stuff that I've previously read. I think I've read 290 to 297. So for anyone who's curious, this collects issues 290 through 297 of Iron Man, as well as annual number 14, Marvel Superheroes number 13, Iron Manual number 1, and material from Marvel Superheroes numbers 2, 8 through 9, 12, and 14 through 15. So kind of a hodgepodge of stuff. This is kind of holding us over until we get to the Hands of the Mandarin storyline a little bit ago. But yeah, the beginning of this is kind of the tail end of the War Machine storyline that came in like a separate paperback like years ago that I purchased and it actually sold off to a friend. But this is I'm pretty sure some of the stuff has not been collected before, which is a really great thing. But yeah, kind of curious about that additional material, like the Iron Manual. I don't think that's like an actual story. I think that's just like a collection of stuff. But you can see here the back, really nice art. You can see the spine as well. But yeah, really, really hyped to get this. This again is just filling another gap of Iron Man material that I have not read. And at this point, there's very little that I have not read of Iron Man Volume 1. This is one of those pieces. Every epic I've recently gotten for Iron Man, you know, the War Machine epic, the In the Hands of Evil epic, I've pretty much read those like within, I would say about within a month of me purchasing them. I've read my way through them and just filled in the gaps where they were on my Iron Man reading. So I'll definitely be picking this up and probably giving it a quick read at some point here now that I've done a haul video for it and I can actually read it and put it in my collection. So yeah, I mean, with me, like, I can get through an epic of Iron Man like within days. Like, it's crazy. Like, I have, like, he's obviously my favorite character, and yeah, I'm really, really excited that they're continuing to finish and round out his stuff. And I think there's even more solicited of new material that hasn't been collected before, so I'm really pumped for that. You know, I think at this point, they're basically trying to round out the very tail end of Iron Man's like collected editions for Volume 1, so I'm very excited to see kind of how that gets mapped out, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, that has been my comic haul here, guys. Not a lot of stuff to show off, but yeah, just really glad to have this stuff, and again, a good addition to my collection. So thank you guys so much for watching this part, and let's go ahead and get into the trading card section here for haul video number 130. Alright guys, welcome into the trading card section here for haul video number 130. So as I said, I did go ahead and pick up some trading cards this week. I do have some stuff that's coming in the mail that should hopefully help me organize my trading cards a little bit nicer in my collection here. So stay tuned for that. Maybe I'll show it in an upcoming haul video, or maybe not. We'll see. I mean, it's kind of a little clumsy to show, but anyways, I was at Walmart last week. I was picking up some groceries and took a quick peek past the trading card section, which at Walmart, at least the one near me, it's always very well stocked. So always wanted to check in there. They had a crap ton of stuff. They had booster packs, ETBs, Elite Trainer decks, or whatever they're called now. And they also had some V-Box and trading card boxes. So wanted to check those out. Some of them were kind of expensive, to be honest. But this one was pretty decently priced. It was $20 for basically 4 booster packs, and then a V card, and then a shiny card, so, or a holographic card. So I'll show that here, and that is the Virizion V-Box. I don't know, I keep calling it Verizon. I remember when this first came out, everyone made fun jokes about it being basically called Verizon. But yeah, this is from Pokemon Black and White, so it's a very interesting V-Box that they decided to do here for this. So yeah, really cool there. Let's go ahead and get this open, and then we'll go through the booster packs in this deck here and see what we got. But yeah, really pumped to get this. It's been a while since I've gotten a V-Box, so we'll see what this is all about. So first off, wow, that is a bent up card. That's a little unfortunate, but not really a big deal. Here we have the big Virizion card. So there's that. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. So much plastic. Don't worry, we recycle. There's that holographic Keldeo card. And then we have our Virizion V card here. So that's very nice. I think I actually own one of these already. I might be mistaken, but I'll have to go back and check my V card box, see if I have any of these. So there's that. And a bunch of plastic that we're going to toss down. So yeah, so we have, there's the card for that. So I think that's for those first 2 cards I just showed. So if you want those, go ahead and redeem that code there. But yeah, so we have a bunch of Sword and Shield packs here. We have Lost Origin, we have Fusion Strike, and then another Lost Origin, and then we have Astral Radiance. So I think Astral Radiance is the most recent one, so let's go ahead and open this up and we'll go through this. Could be wrong there, but we'll see here. Here is the code for that. So again, if you're using the online game, go ahead, use it on my dime. So we got a Grass Energy. We have an Azelf. We have a Switch Cart. We have a Uxie. Sorry about that. Sorry if I'm butchering these names. We have a Ralts. We have a Nickit. We have a Togepi. Sorry, well, I don't know why I said it like that. Togepi. There's that. We have a Chatot. I don't know if I say that right. Teddiursa. Sorry, I got that really close to the camera there. A Reverse Hollow Wishcash. And to finish off our list here, we have a Shaman. So nothing too crazy there. Let's go ahead and get into this next pack. So we're opening up a Lost Origin pack here. All right. So here is that code for anyone who wants to use this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a Psychic Energy, a Bronzong, a Riley trading card, a Nuzleaf. Wow, it's a Monday, that's for sure. We have a Hisuian Growlithe. We have a Ducklet, a Rockruff, a Seal, a Hisuian Zorua. Sorry about that. A Reverse Hollow Abomasnow. Very cool card there. And finishing off our list here, we have a Stonjourner. So nothing too crazy in that deck either. Let's go ahead and open up another pack here and see what we got here. I'm hopeful that one of these will give us something good. We'll see. All right, so there's the code for that one if you want to use that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we got a Grass Energy. We have a Trevenant. We have an Adventurer's Discovery. We have a Schoolgirl. We have a Phalanx. We have a Morpeko. A Smeargle, which I know I have a crap ton of those at this point. We have a Quillfish. A Tynamo. A Reverse Hollow Sharpedo, which actually looks really nice. I like that card. It's pretty good there. And we have a Latias card. So nice to get another Dragon card. Those ones are pretty good to put in the deck. Yeah, pretty high HP there. All right. So the last deck we have here is Lost Origin, our last hope. So let's hope we get something good here. Make this whole thing worth it, maybe. We'll see. And of course, the last deck here I struggle opening. All right. So here is the code for that one. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this? That's a little weird. Just got a random V-Star. I don't know what that is. Someone maybe in the comments can tell me what that card's doing in there, but it's a little weird. We have a Lady card. We have a Lampent. We have an Iscan. Another Hisuian Growlithe. Another Ducklet. Another Rockruff. Wow, this feels like the exact same deck. Another Seal. Another Hisuian Zorua. I'm pretty sure that's like the exact same progression of cards in my last deck. I'll have to go back and check this like when I do my editing, but I'm pretty sure that's the exact same, which is nuts. A reverse holo Gumi. And wow, we did save the best for last. And that is a Drapion V card. That is pretty sweet. I don't have one of these, so that's really nice to have that. A nice dark V card too. So yeah, really nice. Wow, I didn't even plan it that way, but we end up walking away with another V card here for this V box. So really cool. Yeah, I mean, overall, you know, this is kind of what you expect for that. I mean, for 20 bucks, I'm glad that we got 2 of those, and cool. That's really awesome. I guess it ended up working out. I didn't even plan it that way, so I'm sorry. But yeah, really curious what this is. I don't know what that's for, but we'll just go ahead and put it right here. But yeah, anyways, guys, that was my trading card section here for haul video number 130. Again, I did not plan it this way. Obviously, I don't know what's in the deck before I open them, but I guess it worked out that way. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing here. Alright guys, welcome into the Lego section here for haul video number 130. So as I mentioned, I did buy Lego from a couple places here, and honestly this might be my last like haul for 2022 with Lego. May pick up 1 or 2 more sets here, but honestly there's, like I said last video, there's really not much left for me to pick up. I mean, we're kind of in the lull period here now until we get into the January wave of sets, which for me, obviously I won't be purchasing any in January because I do plan on going on another no-buy January. So that's coming, but yeah, went ahead and picked up some stuff from Target.com, Lego, Amazon, so we'll go through that here. So the first thing I picked up was actually from Target, and was a bunch of poly bags that I was looking to grab. And what's nice about Target now is that they're actually selling them on the website, so you don't have to go into a store and like search and find for them, which is kind of hit or miss a lot of times because stores put them in weird areas sometimes and they're hard to find. So I was able to find a lot of poly bags that I wanted for for online. I could just order a bunch and keep them. So I did go ahead and buy 2 of each of these, obviously 1 to open and build and 1 to keep sealed. The first one here is actually it's actually I think the first Technic poly bag I've ever bought, and I'm really excited to have this because it's just a different one that I think will be cool in my collection. And that is the Lego 30433 Volvo Wheel Loader. You see here that one. Definitely a bigger poly bag. I mean, the pieces are just, there's a lot more pieces in here, it feels like, and yeah, really excited to get this. So we'll keep 1 of these sealed. And you know, I'm not a huge Technic fan. I mean, the closest I ever got to Technic was Bionicle back in the day, but obviously now I don't really collect any Technic sets. Just not something I'm interested in. But I know it's a big thing that, I know it has a really big following, and I think consistently year after year, Technic continues to be top 5 selling brand for Lego, which is great because you know, they've been able to brand it with other like vehicle manufacturers. Like for example, that's the Volvo. Like they've been able to partner with other, you know, manufacturers and make different products. So that's really cool. Next one we have up here is a Harry Potter one, which may end up going back to buy more of because I know these can all connect together, and it's really cool what this was. And this is the 30435 Build Your Own Hogwarts. So this comes with a Dumbledore minifigure as well as a little polybag build of Hogwarts, which again, you can see here some other alternate builds that you can actually combine to make a giant little mini Hogwarts. So may end up buying a couple more of these just so I can kind of build that and yeah, have a little like micro build of Hogwarts maybe, we'll see. But really cool to get this. I was looking a while around for this, and this came out this year, early this year, and I could not find it anywhere, and I'm so glad I was able to pick it up on Target.com finally. So really happy to get that. The next 2 poly bags here that I picked up were from the city theme, which as I've mentioned a couple times here, I've taken a real big break this year on City. I don't think I've really bought many, if any, Lego City sets. Maybe like 3 or 4 total, but nothing too crazy this year. The first one I picked up was the Lego 30585 Fire Patrol Vehicle. So main reason why I got this, not because of the build. I mean, the Jeep is somewhat nice. I mean, it doesn't look really that awful. But the minifig is really why I bought this. I mean, a really nice fire woman patrol, or, you know, officer minifigure there. So really cool to have that in the collection there. And then the last poly bag here was, it feels like the smallest one of the bunch. And that is the Lego 30590 Farm, Garden, and Scarecrow. Again, picked this up because of the minifigure, and also I think this is my first bunny that I'll have in my collection, which is really neat. Nice little minifigure there, or little character there, and then comes with a pumpkin and a scarecrow piece. So really neat. I like that. Really nice little unique poly bag there. I like when they do separate things like that, because it's nice to have like that versus like the same police or fire vehicles like over and over again, right? So really cool to get that type of theme there. All right, so continuing on here, made some Lego.com purchases. These ones were delayed because they were on back order, but I picked them up, and that is 2 more of the Lego Star Wars character packs for the Clone Troopers. So went ahead and picked up 2 of them, and I honestly feel like at this point I'm just going to keep all 4 of these sealed. I just don't see a need to open these up and build them. I mean, you know, for me, it's like, I'm just going to open these up and build them and then store them away somewhere. So it's like, why destroy the value of these sets, you know, when I can just keep them sealed and maybe flip them for double the cost in a year. Like, I know that when this gets retired, and I think it's getting retired this year, I'm pretty sure these are going to go up in price by a lot, because these were so hard to find when they were out, and I'm sure they're going to become even harder to find once they're retired. So yeah, went ahead and grabbed 2 of those. The next purchase I made here was for this promo here. So this was another promo that Lego did, where if you had a certain amount of VIP points, you could redeem them for this free set. This is different than the one I had before, which was like the Dragon Ride set, and this one is the pirate ship toy ride or something. So I got this for free. I had to redeem points to get it, you know, but obviously didn't have to pay anything up front for it. And again, this is one I will be keeping sealed. I do not intend to open this at all. You know, nice little minifigure there. Very, very much harping on the classicness of the pirate theme from Lego from like the last 50 years or so. So really cool to get that. Let me readjust some things here, because I just put all these like sets on top of this other set that I'm going to show at the end here. But yeah, 2 more sets here that we have. This one I picked up to get me the free shipping for that pirate set, and that is the Lego 40560 Professors of Hogwarts Brickheads. So yeah, my girlfriend and I were very hyped when this set was announced, because you know, I'm not gonna say I'm like a huge Harry Potter fan now, but obviously I'm more in tune with it now ever since I watched I read the books, and I'm watching the movies now. I still need to finish reading Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows. My plan is to renew my Audible membership here and then continue on with that, so more to come there. But yeah, this is really cool. It comes with Snape, McGonagall, Moody, and Trelawney. So you can see here kind of what those look like. You can also see here the side of all the professors, but yeah, like I think this is pretty good. I mean, you know, each of these come with like a printed piece, you know, but it's just, I don't know, something about these just don't really like pop out to me, I feel like, as much. But it's nice to have a 4-pack like this. I mean, again, I know I say it a lot, but I am contemplating keeping this one sealed. It's just with brickheads, I just don't know where I display them in this apartment anymore. So may just keep this one sealed, and if I want to open it up and build it one day, I will. But I'm not in a rush to open this up and build it. It's just one of those sets that I'm just not in that mindset to do right now. So we might keep this one sealed too. More to come on that. But yeah, so that's that. And then the last that I picked up was a set that I found on Amazon for, I think it was around 30% off, which was crazy to me. It was originally being sold for $130, and I found it on Amazon for $90. And it was like a crazy like couple day sale, because the next time I checked on the price of it again, just like scrolling through, it was back up to its original price. I'm like, wow, I'm glad I picked that up when I did. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, so the set that I picked up was the Lego 10290 pickup truck here. So I don't know which line of sets this is for. I don't know if this is like the Creator Expert vehicle. I think that's basically what this is now, but you can see here it's a different type of box design and everything. But yeah, pick this up. I wasn't intending on picking this up for the original price that it was being sold for, because that was a lot of money. But for $90 for this set, I thought that was a pretty good deal. And this is a really nice set because you can basically display this year round. You can see here on the back, you get little accessories that come with each of the seasons, you know, fall, spring, winter, and summer. So obviously I'm planning to build this and display it, you know, right here during the Christmas season. My girlfriend makes fun of me a lot, but we do have a lot of ornaments, and I don't know, for some reason I really like the decorations and like the wrapping paper that has like the red Christmas truck on it. I think that's kind of funny. But you can see here kind of what that looks like. So yeah, we'll give this a build sometime this month here, just in time for Christmas. And yeah, really nice design here. I really like the way they came out with this, and just a very nice build here for a pretty decent price. I mean, it's almost 1,700 pieces for $90. I mean, you really can't beat that. That's almost like 5 cents a piece, which is really good there. No minifigures, obviously, but I think it's a really nice build, so we'll do that at some point. But yeah, that was my Lego haul. So not really too much there, but definitely a lot of stuff to keep me busy, and definitely some stuff to put away as investments. I think definitely get to that point where I can, I don't know, like my investment portfolio here of Lego is definitely growing, and I think I need to start maybe finding a better way to organize it. So we'll see how that works out. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get into the outro here for this video. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching haul video number 130. Again, I hope you enjoyed this haul. A lot of good stuff here to go through. You know, finally was able to show all 3 segments of this video, because I know that's been kind of off and on here. So thank you guys for being patient with that. But I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And if you like this content, I highly encourage you to consider liking this video and subscribing for more content. I do these videos pretty much every Wednesday. They go live at midnight, and you can watch them to your heart's content. And I do have a whole playlist of videos that go back, like at this point it's almost gonna be 5 years I've been doing these haul videos. So I hope you guys have been enjoying these, and until next time, I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.